Hello and happy Sunday. So today I want to show you my Gwent cards and my coins. And I'm a huge fan of a game called The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. And I was interested, or I wanted to collect some of my own Gwent cards, like in the game. Not really for anything else but display purposes, just for fun. And I found that there's actually a Gwent card set you can get with rolls and even a little carrying case with the same sort of indicators you have in the game. And I thought that was pretty cool. And considering that finding Gwent cards to buy is pretty expensive, actually, when you could just get a massive deck of them this way. So and I mean, I just have so many to show you here. It's pretty amazing. And I also found these Witcher old world coins, like the Orans and the Florins and so forth, that you see Geralt use in the game when he has to find that dwarf to exchange his coins for him. And I thought, well, this is cool. You can actually buy a bag of metal coins, and then you can play your own Gwent matches and gamble with money from the game. So this comes with a pouch and some coins. Got it considerably cheaper than this, and I think this was a GoFundMe project. And of course, just for fun, I'm showing you my Witcher necklace that I really like. But yes, I am a big fan of The Witcher. So first, I think I'll start by showing you the coins, because I haven't even had a chance to touch these yet. So I'm going to take them out of this modern case. You do have a nice drawstring pouch to put them in. Let's get the coins out and let's take a look at them. And they do look and feel really good, like real coins should, and they're highly detailed. Very close to what we see in the game. And they're heavy. They have a good feel. Oh, look at these. I guess there's 3 different varieties of coins here. I guess so. Yeah, it's three different varieties that we see when playing the game. And now you can have that feeling of a pouch full of coins. And these do look really good. They're aged. They look like they've been circulated. I think they're great. When you start your Gwent match, you can always flip a coin, so you have a little bit more realism. And that has quite a lot of weight to it. So into the little bag they go. And that just feels great. So now let's look at our cards. Start with the green. And we have Abalash. And the thing about these cards is there's different types. You have close combat cards, and you have siege cards, like siege pieces. The rules can explain it a little bit better, probably. And this follows the game. You have weather cards, close combat, ranged combat, and siege combat. So your siege machines on the end, then your archers and so forth, then your fighters here, and then the weather, very much like the game here. So you have Elven Skirmisher, and the number is the amount of points you have. Another Elven Skirmisher, but the good thing is they're different. It's not identical. Yet another one, and as you can see, they vary, like they're each a different personality. Yavin, and this shows that he could be either close combat or ranged. This is just ranged. To reveal. Vesemir. Dennis Cranmer. Triss Merigold. You obviously, if you've played The Witcher Wild Hunt, you will be familiar with her. One of the witches and one of his love interests. This is like a weather card, but it's like, you know, an event. So, Scorch, Pillars of Flames burn the mightiest to ash. All others tremble and shock and awe. It's not really weather. It's more like a disaster card. Another Scorch. And if you play the game, you'll probably recognize that. Clear Weather. That undoes someone else's weather card, like if they put some inclement weather on you. Commander's Horn, you can +1 to morale, -3 to hearing. But you can add, if you put the horn on, I believe you can add another card or doubles a card or something. I wasn't very good in Gwent in the game. I really just wanted to have the cards to look at and touch. Impenetrable Fog reduces the capabilities of cards on the board. Torrential Rain. Biting Frost. And these cards are really well made and they feel really good. Like a plastic coating on them, so they're durable. You can use these a lot. Decoy. Those of you who play the game will recognize a lot of these cards from all of those frustrating Gwent matches that you have to get through to get 100% on the game. One thing I really like is how each person is different. You don't like get a doubled person. They may be similar, but they have something different about them. And that, when I picture, you know, we're playing Gwent and you could have coins all around, like a lot of action is going on. impenetrable fog. Uh-oh. And these also would make really amazing trading cards. If you had a lot of friends who liked The Witcher and you wanted to start playing Gwent, now granted, when you buy this package, you get the entire set, so it kind of defeats the purpose of trading cards, but it sure would have been cool if they had done like a trading card game. And if they did, I didn't know about it, so let me know if they did. Then I think it would have been a great trading card game along the lines of Pokemon or something. I never actually knew why that never kicked off. I mean, as popular as The Witcher is, this would have been a great trading card game. There we go. Geralt of Rivia, the main hero from The Witcher. And I just bumped the camera, sorry. But as you can see, faithful representation with his two swords. The silver sword for dealing with monsters, and the steel sword for dealing with men. And this is one of my favorite display figures right here. Dandelion, of course, is the constantly getting in trouble minstrel who also narrates Geralt's journeys or epic adventures. I'm actually gonna set Geralt aside. And Cirilla, or Ciri, of course, she is the other great character. And here's my Ciri figure with her sword effect. And the only figure I wish I had to complete this would be Yennefer or Triss, two of my other favorite characters from the game. And there's Yennefer. She is, you know, probably Geralt's true love, and Geralt and Yennefer are the surrogate parents for Ciri. So if you follow the Witcher lore. So now let's look to the red deck. All right. And Leshen. Earth Elemental. And you'll notice that you both have Avalok. But then you're going to find some monsters in this deck. Commander's Horn. K-Ran. Plus Commander's Horn again. And here's a Siri card in red. Vesemir. A Harpy. You definitely need that crossbow for the Harpies. Cockatrice. Fiend. The first time I saw a Fiend in The Witcher, it was a real formidable enemy. After a while, though. And they look like something straight out of Nordic mythology. But after a while, they're not so hard to deal with. Eredin, Bringer of Death. Eredin, Destroyer of Worlds. Commander of the Red Riders. And you might recall in this deck, the counterpart was Francesca of Eredin. King of the Wild Hunt. So you've got really arch enemies here. A lot of Biting Frost. Decoy. I seemingly always get these, and I never quite understood how to use them right. But I always ended up, like, when I would select my deck, and I'd have all these great cards in there, and then it would pull the cards randomly out. I'd always get a bunch of decoys. Crone. There's Dandelion again. A Foglet. Those things are such a pain, but then after a while you get so good that they're, once again, they're like nothing. creepy little botchlings. Arachs, I think they were called Arachis. Arachis, but they were really annoying. And they come in little packs. These are really annoying. You find them in the swamp part of the game, but after a while, they're so easy to kill. Same with these guys. If you play Witcher, you'll recognize all these monsters. It's been a while since I played The Witcher. Right now I'm playing Kingdom Come Deliverance, which I'm really enjoying. Once you get past the really difficult beginning, it turns out to be, there's a huge payoff and a lot of fun. Exploration and imagination and wonderful attention to detail. So if you want a Witcher-like game, if you want to go back into that world a little bit, I'd recommend Kingdom Come Deliverance. Just have patience in the beginning. It takes a lot of grinding, but there is a good payoff in that game. Some coffee. You know, I really do like these coins a lot. They really add something. The Bruxa. Flipping through these cards makes me want to play the game again. I just love this. I love looking at this because it just is. This is what I've wanted for a long time. I've wanted to have little props like this from a game that I really enjoyed. So, and I mean, looking at the detail of all of this and all of these cards, it's just wonderful. I'm just so glad to have this set. Just really enjoying this, and I hope you're enjoying watching. I've always liked collecting props of things, and you can put these little gems, kind of complete the scene here. An ice giant. And here's a Geralt red card. Griffin. That figures into a mission. decoy again. Yennefer, the red version. Definitely one of the fun characters, a plague maiden. A werewolf. Some sad stories about werewolves in that game. Giant toad. The grave hag. Ekimara. And Scorch again. So a great set. Boy, this would have made one heck of a fun trading card game. Like, I mean, all things considered, this is a fun game and fun video game, and I just am just so excited that I have props from it. And that the only other kind of Witcher things I have. Oop, I keep bumping the camera. I mean, besides like the game guides and so forth, I have this book here. And it's A Fractured Land, Tales of the Northern Realms. And if you play The Witcher, you know you collect books a lot. So it looks like one of the books you'd collect. And it's just a really nice little art book. And explains about the lore of the game. Geralt, Ciri. Vesemir. Sorceresses. Yennefer. Philippa. Triss. This is just a beautiful little book that I really like. And I just like, once again, it's like a prop from the game, and I just like how it feels. But it reminds you of like a book Garrett would pick up to read, to, you know, gain understanding of something he was going through. I like how it sort of shimmers. Just a really neat little book. Well, I hope you enjoyed my my journey into the world of The Witcher, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you like my channel. I hope you consider subscribing and leave me a thumbs up, click the bell icon, and leave me a comment. All that helps. So until next time, bye.